This is why I would recommend the Hockey Academy to your child, because they're going to get full-out development on the youth hockey skill development level.
If you're wanting to be successful in hockey or life, you've got to be doing something better than someone else.
I really think it's an important step if you want your player to take that next step to the next level. The practices are great, the games are great that we have, but that one-on-one individual instruction and that focus that they have to make your child better as a hockey player is just untouchable.
They're doing with the coach, directly with the coach, who is a professional level hockey player and can give them the well-balanced training that they need to be successful on the ice.
The one-on-one with the coach. The coaches get to know the kids. It's not like you're running them all through and trying to keep track of 30 or 40 kids. You're on there to develop the kids.
If it wasn't important, you wouldn't do it. So everything they do, they stress it. Like there's no part of practice that you're not going to say, well, this isn't important, so I'm not going to be there for that. You know, including the warm-up, the stretching afterwards. There's a point to everything they do. So it's very important that the kid buy into that, and they do a great job of selling to the kid that this is what you have to do to be a successful hockey player.
What this academy is, it's actually what most youth hockey programs are doing nowadays. It's providing that skill development, that specific skill development, that intensity, that focus-driven practice, those repetitions, and that's what's huge, is those quality repetitions to advance that player, to get them even to get them in a position to play Division I. So it's very specialized, and we've always told our kids, do cross sporting. My own son does cross sporting.
So since Ilya started training with Clage and Derek, I think the number one thing that I've noticed is just an improved ability to focus.
Coaches raise the bar on the kids a little bit, and he has to either stretch or decide if he's going to do that or not. And he has made the decision every year to stretch and reach for the next goal. And that's been really good for him to have something really consistent.
Every kid has a point to where they're going to want to quit. But we're going to push you past that point every time we train, to where when we get in a game situation, you're not ever going to get to that point to quit. So that's the importance of training. You've got to do it.
There are all levels of players on the ice, and so, you know, our son Ilya, who's a mite, will be on the ice with a much older, player who has a lot more experience, who's doing all of these cool things, and he sees that and he wants to be able to do that, and so it sort of drives and pushes him. The other thing is just the friendships that he's developed with these kids.
This is Elijah's second year playing travel hockey. As a matter of fact, this is Elijah's second year playing at all. He started skating a year ago in January. He very quickly had to catch up in order to be able to compete at any level.
There's a lot of learning opportunities, and I think the Tulsa Junior Oilers hockey program does a great job of pushing our kids with the right balance so they can learn it quickly, but if they fall down, a great encouragement to get up and try again. So that gives us opportunities also at home to kind of translate that into real life experiences, whether it's at school or just making your bed.
I think that the best aspect of the mentoring with Coach Clage and Derek is that they encourage. They always encourage. I've never heard them tearing anybody down. They're always encouraging how you better can do the techniques.
From a mom's perspective, what I appreciate is the focus on the whole person. They want what's best for your child.
I mean, they teach our kids, it's more important than just hockey. They teach them to be a great person, great leader. To them, they care about your kid.
One of the things that we're really getting out of the program, the Tulsa Junior Oilers, and with Clage and Derek, is that they grow the kids. They want them to be good hockey players. They want them to be good men, and expected to behave a certain way, and expected to interact with each other a certain way. The importance of being a good person on and off the ice.
They're not gonna, push them to do something that, is beyond them or anything like that, but they want your child to succeed as a person. I love that about Clage and Derek, and I think that's what makes the program so fantastic.
This is his first year playing AAA, and he is one of the top players on his team. That's due to the training that they've done and him putting in the hard work and then pushing them, and we really appreciate what they've done for him and what Tulsa Hockey's done for him to get him ready to go to the next level, which we're hoping from here is going to bring him to a great junior team next year and then on to the D1 scholarship.
A big part of the program here is the personal interest that the coaches do take in the players. Derek and Clage have been very interested in Elijah, even though he has had such a late start in this program. They have taken great interest in him and encouraged him and mentored him, and they've encouraged us as Elijah's parents.
I would recommend the Players Academy to friends and family because of the dramatic effect it's had on my son Ilya, and just in a whole variety of areas. But I think it's just helping him grow as a person, but also they are men of faith, and they bring that to the program as well. And I think that is reflected in how they work with our kids.
I would recommend the Hockey Academy to any player that wants to get better.
I think a player would be missing out of the team aspect and the drills if they did not participate in the upcoming hockey academies.
I'd recommend this to anyone that's interested in hockey, and I think any kid that starts playing the sport, it's so fast and it's so much fun and enjoyable, and it teaches them so many life lessons that you would love to do this sport.
You have to have specific, concentrated, intense development for your skills, for your strength, for your speed, for your mindset, and that's what this Hockey Academy gives, and that's what we want to provide to every player in Tulsa that has that desire.
Hi, my name is Dallas Stewart, and I coach with the Chicago Steel in the USHL. I just wanted to acknowledge the Hockey Academy that's hopefully starting up in Tulsa in the future with Derek and Clage, and I just know those guys from my pro hockey days that they would do a great job. And hockey academies have kind of grown throughout the country to be a successful opportunity for players to develop their skills on the ice and in the weight room. And so I think with these two guys, with Derek and Clage, you can really benefit in Tulsa your development in order to hopefully make it to the USHL one day and play college hockey and hopefully have a pro career. So a very huge part of development today is off-ice training and on-ice one-on-one specialized training from people that have the experience, and Clage and Derek both bring that to the table, as well as their character off the ice. You can trust that the time that you spend with them is going to be very, very well coached, and you're going to learn a lot from them about life as well.